We talk about going to dinosaur, getting drunk, wasted at gay clubs, gay bars. But today, I want to talk about the time that I hung out with some older lesbians. Hi, my name is Lisa. If you don't know who I am, I make YouTube videos about my LGBT dating journey. And today I'm telling a story about the time that I hung out with some older lesbians that could have been my grandmother. Yeah, some of them could. But regardless, there was a time that it was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I was 23, 24 around that time, around that age. It started out with me being in Sarasota. I had to do some stuff for 5 months in Sarasota. That's where I'm from, that's where my parents are, so I was rooming with them. And I thought like, hey, I need to make some other friends because I'm gonna go to work, come home, and I'm just gonna be at home. So I looked on Meetup. Meetup is a website where you can go and meet other people who have similar hobbies. Like there's groups, and that's where I was going to find other things to do or meet other people. There was a group on there for lesbians in Sarasota. So I was like, okay, great, that's me. Their first meetup was at this sports bar called Geckos. Just by myself. I go to the hostess is like, oh yeah, there's a group back there. It might be for you. I think that's the group you're looking for. Show up, it's this table of a bunch of women who were very obviously older than me, very obvious. And I was like, I don't know, should I go home? I don't know if this is for me. It was a long table and I sat down. It was like a bar stool, or there was a couple sitting across from me that were very nice, and they started chit-chatting with me. I had recently broken up with my ex-girlfriend. That couple, they were asking me like, oh, where I went to school, and I went to school at University of Florida, and they're like, oh, my niece recently broke up with her girlfriend, and she also goes to University of Florida. She shows me her profile picture, or her profile on Facebook. I thought that was so funny that she was just trying to play matchmaker with me. Just coming to meet other people, and here I am, like they're setting me up. They're trying to set me up with their niece. I thought it was hilarious. I would say like it's kind of a breath of fresh air going to these meetups. I mean like literally, because like it's different. I was just so used to the college environment in Gainesville. So everybody was my age. We were all like trying to figure ourselves out, like not only when it comes to identity, but also like our career, our life. Like I was definitely the youngest. I think that the youngest before me was like probably in her 40s or something like that. I'm like, that says a lot. But I have to say that coming to these meetups where they're older, they kind of already have their life together. Like they have a job, or they had a job if they're retired. They've got money, they're mature, they're knowledgeable, they're experienced, and that's just so attractive. I would say, okay, some of these women are just like so attractive because like they're just mature and knowledgeable. We don't talk enough about that. Yes, of course, Gal Gadot is very attractive, but why don't we appreciate some like Sarah Paulson? I know she's not quite 50 yet, but she's there. Lucy Liu is definitely in her 50s. Who else? Who's that one girl who was in Ocean 8. Oh, Kate Blanchett. People who watch that movie, by the way, Ocean 8, some gay vibes, okay? Gay vibes. I don't think anybody was straight in that movie, but I met a woman who was a lawyer, and there was another woman who was a special ed teacher. There was another one who was a writer. Like she's got publications out there. Like that's a flex to me. I have to say, like, I love the community in that group. Like, they've been in Sarasota for a while, and like they've known each other for a while, and I just love like the connectivity. I think it's important that for queer people to have like a safe space. I know in Sarasota it's like pretty conservative, and having your crowd or your homies, your people to hang out with and be queer together it's so connecting. Hey, are you still watching? Go ahead and hit the like button down below and help me with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, But anyways, yes, I was just like so taken back by how smart these women were, and I was like, that's what I want to be. Like that, I want to be that when I'm 50 plus or whatever. Like still wanted to hang out, still want to go to like some live jazz bars. This was like 4 years ago, okay? And it was a fun time. Okay, so later on, near my tail end of my 5-month stay in Sarasota, one of the girls has a birthday party posted on the group. She's turning 50. In the back of my mind, I'm like, yes, I want to go to a birthday party for a 50-year-old. Like, what? Like, showing up, just innocent, not a care in the world, doesn't know how to do taxes, and going to an adult birthday party. Oh, yeah, so I was thinking in the back of my mind, she was like 50 years old, she's got a birthday party. People kind of have their stuff together, you know? They're gonna pay for the liquor, they're gonna pay for the food. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice birthday party. It's gonna be, I don't wanna be that person, you know, like I try to contribute to birthday parties or just parties in general, but like there would be no stress of having to bring in anything. Go there to the party, have a great time, liquor, food, my tummy is happy, having a good time with these ladies. Oh yes, there was definitely an older woman I had a crush on. Her name was Debbie. I didn't even have like the courage to even talk to her. Like I don't think she even knows that I exist, but I know she's in the group. But she's very fashionable, and she just, you know, there's a certain woman who like has her composure together, and just like that's her. Debbie, if you're watching, hi. I didn't even have the guts to talk to her like the entire time in this 5 months. Like, granted, I didn't go to like so many meetups, but like, women. I don't care if you're like my age or you're older than me by a lot. Ladies who are watching, or even guys who are watching, like pretty girls are intimidating. Pretty girls are intimidating. But the party ended up just being my 24-year-old self. I'm still like used to staying up till like 2 a.m. I'm like, still partying it up. There's still like some people are hanging out, and I end up showing them what Tinder was on my phone. I'm literally sitting there in the living room with them on my phone and showing them, okay, yes, you swipe left if you don't like them. If you swipe right, that means you like them, and you have to like, get a match, and you message them, yada yada. And what's interesting is like, one of them was like, oh, can you check my age range and see if like there's any available in our area? And interestingly, like the app, like you can choose like there's actual integers, like 18 to 25, whatever. But it only goes up to, it maxes out at 50. It says just 50 plus. It's like, okay. I mean, but that goes to show you that that app, it really isn't shooting for that demographic. So just dating has changed. Dating has changed over the years. Would I do that again? Yes. And would I recommend anybody else do that? Yes, I would. You people who are like horn dogs who want to get laid, or just want to find a relationship with people who are going to be around our age range. But I'd say it was a valuable experience just for you to take time out and learn and appreciate other fellow gays. You just never know what you'll find. Like I said, I was proud of myself for going to that sports bar by myself, being 23, 24 years old, showing up to a group that was vastly older than me. Keep your mind open. It was just a lot of fun. Lot to learn, lot to appreciate. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoyed videos like this where I post content about my LGBT dating journey, or just my dating journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.